Hey guys, me again, McFly. Back again for another video. Um, Pretty much talking about today another Night Museum movie, animated, coming to Disney Plus. I'm excited, uh, despite the tone. Um, so yeah, I love Night Museum. I do. Pretty much, it was one of the very first films I ever remember going to the movie theater to see. Um, and like for me, like whenever I pretty much think of like a Robin Williams role, like for me, it's his like performance as Teddy, yeah, as Theodore Roosevelt, 26th President of the United States, as the first, yeah, as like that's number one for me, and like the genie second because of course it is, yeah, but anyway, speaking of that, yeah, Robin Williams has passed, so they have to recast Teddy. Good luck on that. uh, Knowing that, but a new character they're bringing in, it's Joan of Arc. Yeah, pretty much the French teenager who pretty much won the 100 Years' War with Britain. But I kind of figured this idea of having a couple other ideas for other historical figures to have in here. Um, so first one, yeah, I have this pulled up on like a Google Doc. So the first one, it's pretty much a different kind of president. And I mainly focus with that. Or pretty much my priority when it comes to this section is presidents, yeah, U.S. presidents who have fought in a war. Because the main thing with Teddy is not only obviously is he known for being the 26th president, but he's also known for being the leader of the Rough Riders in the Spanish-American War. So, pretty much my three options are George Washington, which I mean, come on. Yeah, going from like the late 1800s, early 1900s to the 1760s, that's a big dump. But yeah, George Washington, John F. Kennedy, which I'm not thinking about casting here, but if I had to pick casting, please let it be the dude who voiced, like John F. Kennedy in the first Call of Duty Black Ops. Please, because I just figured that would be hilarious. Yeah, I know. Finally going mullet. And then my third option is Ronald Reagan, because, well, 80s nostalgia is 80s nostalgia. That, and, well, he's showing back up in the new Call of Duty Black Ops game, so I figured, why not? And the reason I put JFK and Reagan on there because they both served in World War II. So, next one, and I don't know if they'll do this or not, but pretty much in the second film, you got Kamura, and then pretty much you have these three generals in the form of Ivan the Terrible. Yeah, in the form of Ivan the Terrible, Napoleon Bonaparte, and Al Capone. So yeah, this next section is kind of Ivan 2.0. And the first thing, pretty much, I went for the full historical side of it, because for the most part, if you look up who Ivan the Terrible was, well, he was a bit of a nut job. So, and that's putting it lightly. So yeah, I have pretty much, again, three options here. Vlad the Impaler, bit much, but again, you don't get known to be the inspiration for Dracula, and again, not yeah. And again, it's Night Museums. I'm not going for historical accuracy here. So, if you want to have like Vlad be as vampiric as it's almost borderline Dracula as possible, go for it. Hernando Cortez, yeah, the pretty much leader of the conquistadors who conquered Mexico and pretty much, you know, kneecapped the Aztecs. And And I figured with Cortez, that would be a funny thing because we're having to do like with Christopher Columbus from the first film, who only ever showed up in the first film. How pretty much he only speak Italian, like just 100% Italian, just subtitles and everything. So I would find it hilarious if they do the same thing again with with Cortez. He just speaks fluent Spanish, and everyone's just okay. And then the third one is Caligula. Pretty much what is known, pretty much who is known as one of the nuttiest emperors in Roman history. I mean, you don't get known for pretty much, like, I think the most famous thing the dude did is he set up one of his war horses as like a consort, which, and people think the things that celebrities do nowadays are insane. But yeah, that's pretty much for our Ivan 2.0. Vlad the Impaler, the guy who inspired Dracula. Hernán Cortés, who's the guy who conquered Mexico. And Emperor Caligula of Rome, who's just known for being an outright nut job. Next one is our next Napoleon one. And the main one with this one is obviously Napoleon's Emperor of France. We don't have the Napoleonic age for nothing. So, and even more so kind of sticking in that kind of time period. First one is Maximilien Robespierre. The guy who pretty much constructed the entire reign of terror during the French Revolution. That, and Napoleon was around that time period too. And he's also French, so is that. Alexander the Great. Like, again, the 20s, max, it's Alexander the Great, dude. I mean, come on. And then Genghis Khan. Yeah. Yeah, Robespierre, Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan. It's just kind of known for those. Yeah, which again, Robespierre's here because French, and even then he and Napoleon were around the same time period. And then Alexander the Great and Genghis Khan, well-known conquerors. And then the bottom one is our Capone. Our next Al. Al Capone. First one's Jesse James. Famous Western outlaw. And again, I got one Roman character and one Western character on here. Pretty much because I would find it absolutely, again, with Jedediah and Octavius coming back. Dude, that would just be hilarious. It's like, oh, they do grow to normal size. That being said, you're a butthead. YouTube, everybody. So Jesse James, Charles Vane, infamous pirate. I know it could have gone with Blackbeard. But just bit of diversity, because pretty much Blackbeard is kind of the go-to. They had Charles Vane, and then Darth Vader. Okay, this is kind of the thing. Darth Vader made a cameo in Night Museum 2, and I figured he didn't really anything to stick around there because it was a licensing thing. It was 2009, so George Lucas still owned the rights to Star Wars. So, but I'm figuring at this point, Disney owns Star Wars, they own Fox. Why not have Darth Vader thrown in there? And it was there's this deleted scene from Second Night Museum, or it's kind of like an elevator gag because you have Al Capone and all of his pretty much all of his mobsters, all of his gang members, all of his guys, all black and white in 3-piece suits with fedoras, with Tommy guns, full drum mag, just them with Napoleon and his Emperor Guard with all of his French soldiers, big fussy hats, muskets with bayonets, and then you have Ivan the Terrible, full chainmail armor with all of his guys, and their armor with the poleaxes and their shields, all pretty much again crammed into one elevator. If one of those guys was swapped out with Darth Vader and a bunch of stormtroopers, pull Plus, most I like the idea of, again, like Darth Vader, like his lightsaber. Like he doesn't have a lightsaber for like most of the movie, and then the one he gets, it's like a toy lightsaber that he got from like the museum gift shop. Yeah, so when he lights it up, it's just, again, like any toy lightsaber, it just glows red, and the blade just like comes out like it's a telescope or something. Yeah. Like, that would be fun. That would just be hilarious to see. And again, Disney owns the rights for it now, so. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Just kind of a couple ideas for other historical figures that might show up in Night Museum 4. No, it's not natural Night Museum 4. It's kind of a side-off thing. But yeah, and pretty much new Night Museum movie. So yeah, I'm pretty sure all my videos end like this. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, bell, YouTube algorithm, it's a thing. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.